Okay, friends, repeating patterns. Now I got to watch out for my poor dog here because she doesn't understand what I'm doing or why I'm home and why I'm not walking her right now. Okay, so repeating patterns. I built a couple of cores here and I'll talk about that in a second, but we're working on our attributes. So we've worked on color, shape, size, direction, and now we're talking about thickness, the last attribute for our repeating patterns. So as you can see, I've built two cores here. Now the first core is a small red circle, small blue square, large green square, a sideways triangle, an arrow, and then a thicker square. So these patterns now, now that we're using all five of these attributes, or trying to use all five of these attributes, they can get pretty long. So when we were working with direction, you can use direction, or you can show direction a variety of ways. You can show it by putting a shape in a different angle, like a sideways triangle, or you can just use arrows like I did here. So here we go. Changing color, going from red to blue, changing shapes, going from circle to square, changing size, going from small square to large square, changing direction by having a triangle on its side and an arrow, and then changing thickness by having a thicker square. Like I say, these can get long. So when I'm doing this for my assignment, I'm going to underline my core. That's my core right there. That's the part that's going to repeat. And then I'm going to do it 2 more times, or 2 more sets. And for the interest, in the interest of time, I'm not going to do that, but you're going to do that in the assignment today. Okay, then I built another core down here. This is a different way to show direction, and a different way, slightly different way to show thickness. Okay, so in this pattern core, I've got small green triangle, large green triangle, so I'm taking care of size right away, large blue circle, so there's a color change, and then I've got a direction change where I'm just using letters, and that's something you can do if you want to in your core. I'm going to do a backwards B and then a forwards B, so I've taken care of direction a different way. And then my last one, I've got thickness changed here because I've got a thicker triangle there than I did at the start. So there's my core. I'm going to underline that, and 2 more sets. Okay, now when I want to do direction or thickness, thickness here, I could have done I could have combined this. I could have done a backwards B and then a really thick B going forwards. And then that way, I would have taken care of thickness and direction at the same time, and I can make that a little thicker, excuse me. There we go. So again, I'm going to ask you to do some cores where you're involving all of these, or sorry, do some patterns where you're involving all of these attributes, and they get a little bit long, so be careful. But remember, you can go through it. Okay, did I change color? Yep, I changed color. Did I change shape? Definitely. Did I change size? Yes. Did I change direction? Definitely there. Did I change thickness? Yes, there. So double check your cores, double check your patterns when you're doing them today. Okay, enough of the blah, blah, blah. Get to work.